Government and industry stakeholders are being called to a task force to work out a plan to register all drones.
As you know, commercial drone operators already have to register. Now, though, even the hobbyists will have to put their machines in the federal database. Warren Morningstar has more.
The signal we're sending today is that when you enter the national airspace, it's a very serious matter.
You've heard the ATC tapes.
We saw a drone aircraft. Alpha 6 uniform heavy, roger. What altitude do you see that aircraft? About 1,500.
You've seen the scary videos on YouTube. The FAA says that the numbers are increasing. From last year to August of this year, sightings have more than doubled, and the reports keep rolling in. So now the government wants to register every drone flying.
Right now, if we have to go through a lot of steps to be able to identify who, in fact, was using a drone. This effort to register will give us the information we need to trace back to the user. That's an important piece of information to help us, and there are actual federal penalties associated with violating the requirement that we will be imposing.
At a Washington, D.C. press conference this week, flanked by folks from organizations ranging from the Academy of Model Aircraft to the Airline Pilots Association, DOT and FAA announced a task force that's going to figure out how to quickly register all of those drones.
The important thing that we're doing today is establishing what the rules are. And the rules are, we're expecting you to be registered if you operate within the National Airspace System. With that clarification, which is an authority that we currently have, then that creates a template if you are not operating within with that proper registration. That provides a basis for us to go after you and with our other law enforcement partners.
But the Secretary wants to have these regulations in place before Christmas. Now, if DOT can pull that off, it would rank among the fastest regulatory actions the agency has ever taken. The regs are supposed to be in place by mid-December, that to capture all of the drones people will buy for Christmas. Now, Tom and Melissa, they say there are already more than 500,000 drones flying, so by sometime next year, the total could be approaching 2 million.
So, Warren, is this registry just about catching the bad operators?
Well, no, the Secretary said it's also about education. He said if you don't know what the rules are, you can't follow them. So they're hoping that they can use this registration database to get information out to operators so they know where and when they can fly and where they can't fly.
Mm-hmm. So who's going to be on the task force?
Well, that's a good question, and actually that's in Melissa's bailiwick. And Melissa, what's the latest on that?
So the task force will be a cross-section of industry stakeholders, and certainly AOPA has made it known that we would welcome the opportunity to participate. As you know, we've been deeply involved in this issue for a number of years. We've served on various committees, and we can bring a lot to the table.
All right, thanks, Warren, for that reporting.